main engine, very bright. So the vernier engine can have a servo unit to move its direction to change the attitude of the second stage and also to keep it stable.
What period of time are we looking at before they reach orbit?
About more than 9 minutes after launch.
So I think you can see that the engine is continue to accelerate the capsule so that it can reach roughly 7.8 kilometers per second speed, which is what we call a cosmic speed for not coming back to Earth, but it's circling around the Earth. That's the minimum speed that they request to go around the Earth, and also they're accelerating to the altitude of which is a little less than 400 kilometers above the Earth, which is the station altitude.
We said earlier how they chose this time so that the whole rendezvous and docking, the whole process will take less time, 6.5 hours, right? Then what's the longest that China's manned space missions have taken then for this process?
For the Shenzhou, for the Tiangong 1 and the Tiangong 2 missions, usually they took 2 days.
2 days.
Okay,
That's
the main engine of the second stage has shut down, which means that the main acceleration procedure is already been accomplished. And the astronaut now, the G-forces is much less than before, much more comfortable than before. And then with several seconds will be the shutdown of the 4 vernier engines. You can now still see the 4 vernier engines.
Well, let's check in now with Zheng Yibing, who's at the Beijing Aerospace Control Center. Yibing, so everybody must be tracking the progress of the rocket there. What's the latest?
SHENZHOU-19 spacecraft has been launched from the Jiuquan Satellite Launch Center, and we saw the exciting moment of the ignition and liftoff of the flight combination of Long March 2F carrier rocket and SHENZHOU-19 manned spacecraft. And this is the 14th manned space flight mission of China. And also, its mission is to send the SHENZHOU-19 crew to China's Tiangong space station to take the baton from the SHENZHOU-18 crew for the 6 month long stay in China's space station. And also here at the Beijing Aerospace Control Center, we saw the whole process of this launch sequence. We from the see-off ceremony from the Wentiangge Pavilion to the system check at the Beijing Aerospace Control Center, and from the counting down at the Jiuquan Satellite Launch Center to the separation of the boosters and the first and second stages. And while the 3 taikonauts, or the Chinese astronauts, just like Mr. Yang Yuguang in the studio said, they look very comfortable. So Mr. Cai Xuzhe and Song Lingdong and Wang Haoze, they look very calm and determined. They do prepare for this mission. And while this mission, or the flight mission of the SHENZHOU-19 crew takes a fast rendezvous and docking mode, just like the previous 7 mission from the SHENZHOU-12 3 years ago to the SHENZHOU-18 just 6 months ago. They all took the fast rendezvous docking mode. It took about 6.5 hours to get for the spacecraft to get to the Tiangong space station. So now at the current time, we saw on the big screen is the status of the SHENZHOU-19 crew, but in the moment later, we are going to see the SHENZHOU-18 crew. They're waiting in the China space station and waiting for the coming of the newcomers to the station. And during the recent days, they have made a very full preparation to welcome the newcomers. And we're going to see the meet and fantastic meet, the space meet of the 2 Shenzhou crews in China's Tiangong space station. Although this is a routine launch mission after China's space station entered its application and development stage, we all see the details, and we also see that is very exciting moment. Just like the crews of the Shenzhou's always said in the China space station together, China's space is always worth looking forward to. Back to you.
Yibing, thank you so much for being at the Beijing Aerospace Control Center.
Just during Yibing's description, we've already seen the successful separation between the end stage and the Shenzhou spacecraft. And now you may notice that the Shenzhou spacecraft is already in the sunshine area. You can see the beautiful curvature of the horizon of the Earth. Very beautiful.
This is the camera outside the capsule.
Yeah.
And so soon we'll be expecting the solar panels to open up,
Yeah,
right?
unfolded, will be extended
And that's
within
considered-
several
That
minutes.
marks the success. Yeah.
Although we don't usually hear the announcement from the control center of the
With
official,
the commander
for a
of
bit
the
later, right?
launch site system. Now you can see the camera on the propulsion module, which can monitor the unfolding procedure of the launch solar panels.
And we just heard some various reports there.
And also, as I
normal.
emphasized, you can see the beautiful curvature of the Earth's horizon. Okay,
Yes.
unfolded. Each of our solar panel wing have 4 pieces. The Shenzhou spaceship.
How many solar panel wings
Two
does
wings.
this have? Two.
Two
actually.
wings.
yeah.
Each have 4 pieces.
And then we can see the SHENZHOU-19 crew in there eagerly awaiting. So we expect the 2 crews to meet by midday Beijing time, right?
Exactly.
Meet for lunch.
The fifth
Lunch date.
The fifth rendezvous of different crew in orbit.
Yes, the capsule itself has to find the sun so that the solar panel can be driven by a system called SADA to face the sun to generate maximum power to provide the capsule with electricity.
It finds that automatically.
Yeah, it has a sensor.
And the orbit maneuver to chasing the Tiangong space station will all be done automatically.
We're hearing that they're saying the panels
The
are
report, the
rotating normally.
ground staff report, as Yan Song has mentioned, the SADA working normally. Tianlu is the name of the Tianlian data relay satellite.
We're talking about the tracking there.
Yeah. Now you can see it's already in the daytime. You can see the Earth is so bright.
Oh, I
above
was
the Pacific,
wondering
yes.
what
Yeah.
that was
It's
actually.
in the
I wasn't
Pacific.
sure.
It's already above the Pacific Ocean.
They find the sun.
Sunflowers.
So it's another day for them.
神舟19号，我是北京。
That's the SHENZHOU-19 crew speaking to the command center. Oh wait, the other way around.
通报座舱大气环境及身体情
The
况。
voice of Mr. Cai Xizhe.
Report on the health conditions.
神舟19号报告，飞船座舱大气环境正常，航天员感觉良好。
That's the SHENZHOU-19 crew speaking.
Feeling good.
航程我是北京。
That's a classic line, isn't it? Yeah, we're feeling good.
Obviously, he's very calm.
北京明白。神舟19号，经地面确认，座舱环境正常，可以打开面窗。
Is this the little window that there's that?
They
The
can open
helmet.
their
you-
face mask.
they can. Okay.
Because this moment, the inner atmosphere inside the cabin is in a normal condition.
There, they just opened it
Not
up.
hazardous to the astronauts.
What sort of temperatures is inside this capsule right
in
now?
room temperature, usually
20
very
something.
comfortable
Yeah.
for them. Maybe 20, maybe 25 degrees.
Yeah.
But when they open up the that helmet, the visor, would they feel a change in the pressure?
No.
No?
It's adjusted to the human adapted conditions. Yeah. What we call life
长
support
江3
system
号跟
on
踪
board
正
the
常
capsule.，
天路跟踪正常。
Okay, both the space tracking ship, Changjiang 3号, or the Yuanwang 3 tracking ship, and also the Tianlu or the Tianlian data relay satellite have normal communication link with the vehicle. So we have redundancy measures, both from the sky and from the sea.
So this view we're looking at right now on the screen. So this is a camera.
A
launched
camera
from
mounted
the-
on the Shenzhou spaceship.
and that
Outside.
bright orb is
The bright
sphere
one
is
on the top right is the Earth.
That's
With cloud.
really fascinating view.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's alright, not cloud. Maybe it's because
White
it is
color?
too bright. It's
Yeah.
just because it's too bright.
Yeah.
That's not a view everyone gets to see.
It is over exposure of the camera.
I hope we can go there and see it.
Maybe with these privately,
Yeah.
operated spacecrafts.
You will be the fifth batch of astronauts.
As Sun Ye was saying earlier, that the frequency of these launches now, these manned missions, every half a year. This is
Yeah.
it's impressive, isn't it?
Yes, to maintain the permanent presence of human beings on board the station, you have to do that in rotation every half year. Astronauts do have longer times. They stay in the station. One of the longest one, an American, spent almost 2 years in the station. But when he came back, he said, I went to a foot massage. And the foot massager said, I've never tried a foot so tender.
Wow.
Now is a video. Oh, this is a 3D animation. So you can see, although it is a 3D animation, but it is real data driven. So the status, including the status of the panels, represents the real condition.
实时轨道与遥测数据监视判断，神舟19号飞船已进入近地点高度200公里，远地点高度362公里，倾角41.5度，周期1小时30分钟的预定轨道。太阳帆板展开，飞船工况正常。 航天员状态良好，北京出轨根数及飞行参数已向各方向发出。
Panels are open, operating well. Pretty much as expected. Everything just went.
But that apogee and perigee, it's in the elliptical orbit. It's going to be having another maneuver before it's ready for rendezvous.
It has a very small eccentricity. The perigee is 200 kilometers, and the apogee, or the highest point, is 362 kilometers.
And if you put that in lay terms for us, the apogee and the perigee, we're talking about.
It's like an elliptical orbit. It's in relative
like an
to
egg.
Earth. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it has a near Earth point and it's also far Earth point. So that makes an elliptical orbit.
Elliptical.
The highest point is the station orbit.
We're looking
So the
at
commander
images
will
of all the
announce the
command
success,
centers.
and we will see the big red screen,
Yes, we'll be hearing
As
it very
tradition.
soon.
like my tie.
Officials, comrades. Based on the flight data and report from Beijing Command and Control Center, the Long March 2 Y-19 carrier rocket has sent SHENZHOU-19 manned spacecraft to the preset orbit. The solar panel has been unfolded successfully and is functioning well. I now declare the launch of SHENZHOU-19 mission a complete success. Thank you.